for our 2025 Senior Night, where we will celebrate the senior members of our rugby program. Special thanks to our President Mark Donahue for joining us tonight. Please direct your attention to the track as we honor our senior student athletes, along with their parents for their sacrifices and dedication to the Brother Rice athletic community. These student athletes and their parents have played an integral part in Brother Rice athletics, and we wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Let us meet and get to know our senior athletes. First up, Matt Whalen, escorted by mom Cindy. Matt is a 4-year Brother Rice Crusader rugby player and a 3-year starter. We'd like to thank Matt for his years of service, and he plans on joining the workforce right out of high school. Thanks for an excellent 4 years, Matt. Next, we have Liam McNulty, escorted by parents Jill and Dan, another 4-year player and 2-year starter for the rugby program. Liam is planning on continuing his rugby playing career at Northern Michigan. Liam, we wish you the best of luck. Next, we have Spencer Cercio, accompanied by his parents Marla and Dan, a 2-year starter. Spencer has spent all 4 years as a member of the Brother Rice rugby program. He will continue his playing career at UW La Crosse. Once again, Spencer Cercio. And thanks for coming on my segment, Life with Leonard. Next, we have Danny Tate, escorted by his parents Gene and Eric. He's also been a standout wrestler for the Crusaders and my fellow prayer leader for the Edmund Rice camp this summer. Thanks for contributing to the rugby program, Dan. Dan plans to continue his academic career at Illinois State.
University.
Last but certainly not least, Diego Padron, escorted by his mother Natalie, 4-year player and 2-year starter for the rugby program. He is also a member of the football program and on the band. He will continue playing rugby at Western Michigan in the fall. And finally, we have Amadis A.D. Garcia, escorted by parents Diana and Fernando. A.D. gave 3 years of service to the program in which he started for 2 seasons. He'll be attending Illinois State in the fall and will continue playing rugby. Once again, a huge thank you to these 6 amazing men. Their hard work and leadership have had an incredible impact on our rugby program. Congrats to the Brother Rice Rugby class of 2025. Good evening, Crusader fans. Got some good vibes going in the booth tonight. Senior night for the Crusader Rugby squad, and they're taking on one of their rivals from 79th and Western, the St. Rita Mustangs. So, I'm Nolan Leonard here, joined by a good buddy of mine, Marty Flynn. So, Mart, how are we feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, hoping for a Crusader win.
That's about all you can hope for these days. Crusaders come in with a record of 1-2 thus far, having a tough loss against Fenwick to open up the year, and then got a nice win against the Caravan of Mount Carmel, followed by a rough game over on 115th and Pulaski against the Marriage Red Hawks. Cercio on the ground, a little scrum going. Whalen goes right back into the pile.
Crusaders just trying to hang on to the ball here, keep pushing it upfield. There's another maul there, in a battle for it.
And let's just shout out the starters tonight for the Crusaders. Liam McNulty, Danny Tate, Spencer Cercio, Timmy Reedy, Emmett McDonough, Paxton Nicholson, Gavin Hart, Matt Whalen.
There's a brief stoppage. Looks like there's gonna be a. Looks like ball went out of bounds here. It's supposed to be St. Rita ball.
However, the clock never does stop in rugby unless there's a bad injury. So Mustangs gained some momentum here early, and we'll see that Diego Padron, the senior captain, is doubling as the sideline official tonight since he is on the IL.
Yeah, hopefully makes a speedy recovery and makes it back in time for the end of the season.
Yeah, Crusaders sounds like they're going to have to face New Trier, one of the top teams in the state, in the postseason.
Good hustle by the Crusaders. They fight for the ball.
One key thing to note is that the Mustangs have a much deeper bench. The Crusaders have just one sub tonight compared to the Mustangs, who have double digits.
Looks like there's going to be a scrum here as the ball was lost temporarily.
What would I do without Marty Flynn, my knowledgeable color guy?
Give me.
Here's the scrum.
Here's a scrum. It's battle for it, and the Rita Mustangs come away with it.
Yeah, a little trickery there for the Mustangs. Beautiful night for some Friday night rugby here on BRTV.
Another maul there for the Mustangs. Good tackling by the Crusaders, just fighting down by their own end zone, trying to keep St. Rita from getting a try. Good toughness by the Crusaders down by their own end zone.
Crusaders here playing some tough D, keeping the Mustangs out of that Crusader end zone. As I would compare this to, for all the football fans out there, Mustangs in the red zone right now. Moving the ball downfield, you can hear Coach Jack Sullivan leading the Crusade there. I've also caddied for Coach Sullivan over at Ridge Country Club where I work during the summers.
Is it good money, Nolan?
Very good, Mart. You're talking the number 12 caddy at Ridge Country Club.
There we go.
How about Marty Flynn? I know you're a Beverly caddy.
Yeah, hoping to make some money this year, as there's another scrum because of the unplayable. There was an unplayable ball in the mall.
I feel like it'd be dangerous to be an official in rugby. I mean, you're just right in the line of fire, you know?
Yeah, definitely a very grueling physical sport, and these guys are tough, battling out there, give the Crusaders credit. They've been down by their own end zone for a good portion at the start of this first half, and they haven't given much ground to the Mustangs.
Indeed. Yeah, great point there, Mark. As we got a veteran crew tonight, joined by Marty, as well as senior Jay Gillick on producer, and Matt Olson, another fellow senior, on camera. A little outnumbered. I'm the only junior returning guy for next year.
Yeah, last day of school is today.
Boy, am I jealous of you guys.
Yeah. Crusaders come away with the ball there. Good job.
Seems like a little bit of confusion for both teams. And Crusaders intercept that one. Spencer Cercio. You can hear the crowd. An exciting game from our fans down below. Good crowd tonight for tonight's senior night match.
Crusaders trying to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost right now. Trying to just push forward, give themselves a little room to work with. And then there's a kick by... that looks like...
Not a bad kick.
They call offsides there on I believe the Crusaders.
As you can see, one of the leaders of the team, Evan McDonough, calling the guys back on sides. McDonough and Matt Whalen, the only two returning starters from last year.
Yeah, definitely a lot of guys who haven't played rugby before for the Crusaders, and they just continue to be tough, and even though a lot of them haven't played the sport before.
I mean, hey, that means that the team should be good in a few years if you do the math.
Yeah, we hope so.
Crusaders used to be a national power on the rugby field, dating back to the early 2000s. As recently as then, Crusaders were state and national champions on many occasions. As we're about 6.5 minutes into this first half.
Another scrum here for
between
the two teams. Looks like a bit too early there.
Well, kind of reminds me of like when teams are in like a prayer circle before a game, you know?
I was thinking more like a fourth and inches play in football.
Yeah, that could also work.
As the Mustangs try and battle in. Good job by the Crusaders keeping them out.
Mustangs threatening once again. They've really won the time of possession, and there's a try, which is equivalent to a touchdown in football, except this one's going to be worth 5 points for the Mustangs. If we can get our scoreboard updated.
Yeah, Crusaders just looking to get one back here as it'll be their ball to start out. There's a running clock in rugby, by the way. Very few stoppages unless there's a serious injury. The clock is going to keep going.
Like a concussion or something. Broken leg, torn ACL. It's got to be pretty bad for stoppage.
Mm-hmm.
As junior Sean Sloyan is concussed, so he's been relegated to working the scoreboard for tonight's match.
Crusaders showed some fight there at the goal line, even though eventually the Mustangs did get in for the try. Hopefully this toughness carries over into the rest of this game, and hopefully the Crusaders can keep pushing, hoping to get a win.
Yeah, I mean, you had to think the Mustangs would be able to score there eventually. I mean, the Crusaders couldn't really stop them that much because they only had just a few yards to go. Mustangs moving the ball once again, out to about midfield.
That's number one.
And that's
number one, Mark Kelleher. He's tough running there for the Mustangs.
Hit him high, hit him low. Go, Rita, go. And he's got a man down there for a second. Oh, right back up.
Looks like this will be This will be a line out because the ball went out of bounds, and the Mustangs keep going. And there's another tough run in there for the Mustangs. Good tackling there by the Crusaders.
Crusaders moving the defense around a little bit. Gavin Hart's out there at the forefront with Liam McNulty. Get the man down at about the 20. Quick pitch back from the Mustangs. And their elegant blue and white uniforms this evening.
Lost the ball temporarily and lose a couple yards there.
So, Mart, what are your thoughts on this one so far?
Been a physical game, definitely. A lot of scrums, a lot of tackling, good tackling so far for the Crusaders. But until then, as Mark Kelleher drags quite a few Crusaders all the way down about the 15-yard line.
Yeah,
but no, Crusaders have shown some fight so far, though. I'm happy with what I've seen.
Yeah, Mark Kelleher, name to know for the Mustangs this evening.
Looks like it. Physical there. Spencer Cercio getting in on the action.
One of our own, Timmy Rita, getting in on the action.
Oh, it kicks it and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a line out for the between these two teams as the ball went out of bounds.
As you can hear Coach Sully trying to get the juices flowing. Reminds me of how yesterday one of my favorite teachers, Mr. Dolan, was showing a lot of inspirational quotes from famous movie scenes to try and pump us up for this morning's AP test. And fellas, gentlemen, ladies, fans of Crusader Rugby, boy, my brain was absolutely fried for that test. Go ahead and try writing a DBQ.
Liam McNulty, tough running right there.
Staying
on his feet. McNulty tough.
As even gets Jay Gillick pumped up there a little bit as well. McDonough across the field. A little bit of an alleyway. Gets it out to about midfield.
Crusaders moving the ball so far. Hopefully keep this momentum going as Gavin Hart takes the ball.
As you can see, Rita's deploying one man back, similar to like a free safety on the football field. There's the big Matt Whalen. He's got room to run. He's taking on the whole entire Mustang team. Punt back. Number 15 of St. Rita cuts up, and we got ourselves a stoppage, a whistle.
St. Rita, there's a Mustang needs to tie his shoe. Came undone.
That's always embarrassing, especially at the high school level when you gotta tie your shoe.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. We only have so much time to play. Tying a shoe. Simple skill. Sometimes tough under pressure. I mean, that happened to me one time when I was in like 3rd, 4th grade basketball. Man, I've never struggled to tie a shoe as much as that moment.
Yeah, high pressure environments can certainly get the best of us. And there's a scrum there because of the stoppage.
And pushing back and forth. Mustangs pull it out.
Lost ball there.
Miscommunication, bad throw. Fitzpatrick on the ball there.
Matt Whalen fighting down to around the 10-yard line.
Wow, he got picked up in the air. That's a tough thing to do.
There's Amadeus Garcia running down, getting a couple more yards.
AD trying to get it to the end zone. Little juke spin move going for the Crusaders. As you can see, Padron is impressed with the way the team's playing this evening. As we're almost 14 minutes into this opening half.
And there's another stoppage. It'll be St. Rita ball, looks like.
Ball goes into the fence.
Looks like
and out of the field of play.
Crusaders gain some momentum here, moving the ball down in towards Rita's end. Hopefully this can result in some points for the Crusaders.
Indeed. There's been a lot of senior nights going on here over in the Brother Rice area. We had Brother Rice lacrosse senior night just a few days ago.
As the line out goes St. Rita's way.
Oh, sun's getting in the eyes of our guy Diego down there. Might need to pull out the sunglasses.
Another brief stoppage here.
Up. Trevor Kirklis, the junior, getting called out by Coach Sully. Mustangs on the attack once more. It's like the little engine that could.
Well, there's Emmett McDonough comes away with the ball.
Comes away with it. And holds on to it. And they're really moving it now. There goes McNulty. Knee brace and all. Going towards the sideline now. My view's kind of blocked by the window here. As you can hear the St. Rita coach telling Kelleher to take every penalty.
There's another scrum here. Crusaders hoping to come away with it.
Coach Sully with only one sub tonight. President Mark Downey down the sideline, the former NFL draft pick and two-time All-American lineman over at Michigan. I mean, hey, the guy's a body. He's got 4 years of eligibility. Did not play rugby in high school, so.
Mustangs starting to move the ball again. As this is going to be a war of attrition for the Crusaders, as with only one sub compared to the many subs for the Mustangs.
Great word, Mart. Attrition. Mr. Maple would be proud of that one.
Yeah, I had my AP Lit exam not too long ago. Hopefully got that one.
Mustangs really controlling the time of possession at this moment.
Another good tackle by Matt Whalen.
Whalen's been all over the field tonight. Oh, broken tackle. Stiff arm. He's going to go all the way. Another try for the Mustangs. Make it 10-0 St. Rita.
It's a shame there for the Crusaders. They were starting to build some momentum, and then just a big time play there by the Mustangs to score from about 70 yards out.
As you can see, both coaches bringing water bottles down to their guys and kind of having a quick team meeting to try and rally the troops.
Yeah, about halfway through, there'll be a timeout on the field. Give the players, these are very physical games, giving them a chance to gather their wits and catch their breaths.
As they'll go for the kick now. This will be worth 2 points.
Kick is up.
And it is no good.
No good.
Caught by Spencer Sergio down there.
So the score stays 10-0. And there'll be another kickoff, looks like.
So, Mart, we're about halfway through this opening half. So, what do you think the Crusaders need to do better to improve upon this opening performance?
I think they need to work on the scrums, need to come away with the ball a little bit more. But right now, I like the way they're playing. They're very physical. They're not giving they're making St. Rita earn every inch right now. Hope eventually this will result in some points for the Crusaders, I believe.
What do you think the Mustangs are doing that's gave them this 10-point lead?
I think it's the ability to win the scrums. Like I said, they've controlled the time of possession by a good amount, and that's obviously when you have the ball, and then you have points. When you control. There's Mark Kelleher again with the ball. It's almost like in football, you got to work on punching that ball out, like causing fumbles, get the ball back for the Crusaders.
But I mean, that's counterpoint. That's also how you can sometimes miss tackles. Sometimes you just got to go for the legs, the hips, just take.
Yeah, and there's another St. Rita breakaway. It looks like it's going to be another try for the Mustangs.
As Trevor Kirkles trips over the same Rita guy en route to yet another try for the Mustangs. As we have player slash water boy bringing some water down for the Crusaders.
Nolan Leonard having a bit of a coughing fit. Are the allergies getting to you, Nolan?
Yes, I have very bad fall and spring allergies.
Just take a breather. I'll take it from here.
Appreciate that, Mert. Okay, I'm back.
As there's a kick for the Mustangs, and it's good.
That'll
make it 17-0 for the Mustangs. About 15 minutes left to about 14 minutes left to go in this first half.
This is very acceptable shorts weather, as we hear from a fan.
Yeah, nice weather, but it's been having nice weather lately. Cooled down a little bit, but now we're getting back into the 70s for this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah, Marty, I feel like we're kind of getting to that point mid-May now where we can really start putting these 30 and 40-degree days behind us, you know? Moving on to these beautiful summer days.
Yeah, we're finally past the windshield scrapers and the snow shovels. Hopefully just sunshine.
Just saw Liam McNulty give Danny Tate a high five. Good sign the Crusaders still have some positivity after this tough start to the first half.
Yeah, just got to maintain a positive attitude. You're not going to get it all back in one possession. Just got to keep chipping away.
But at some point, I mean, you're going to have to get the ball, right? Because, I mean, you can't score unless you have the ball.
Yeah, they're working on that right now. Just continuing to just got to get the ball back and just chip away. That's all you can do, really. As our producer, Jay Gillick, getting a little workout in. Getting some jumping jacks in. It's getting a little chilly up here as the sun's starting to set on 99th and Pulaski.
Just want to give a quick shout-out to our seniors, our 6 seniors, these 6 amazing men. Liam McNulty, Danny Tate, Spencer Cercio, Diego Padron, Matt Whalen, and Amadeus Garcia.
Amadeus Garcia. Yeah, these guys have all worked hard throughout their 4 years at Rice, be it in the classroom, on the rugby field, or just anywhere in life, and they deserve to have this night to honor them. As Mustangs continue to move the ball down towards the 25-yard line for the Crusaders. Good tackle there by Spencer Cercio.
Pile up for both teams, but the Mustangs will indeed retain possession here.
It looks like in these tackling, the Crusaders have to start fighting for the ball. That's a way to get the ball and hopefully get some points. The Mustangs are doing a good job on that. When the Crusaders have the ball, they're fighting on the ball while the Crusaders are on the ground. As there's a brief stoppage here. Looks like there's going to be a scrum.
I want to give a quick shout out to our trainer, Hugo Camacho. Always does a terrific job. Shout out Hugo down there. Also doubles is Jake from State Farm's doppelganger on the weekends.
Yeah, he works hard. Definitely needed in a sport like rugby. Will not be a scrum. Looks like it'll be kick.
Gavin Hart's his kick. Not a bad one. Gets down there on the St. Rita side of the ball field. Breaking tackles are the Mustangs.
Good job by Cercio to get him down there. Lose the ball temporarily. Mustangs are lucky to get it back.
I mean, this Crusader team must be in excellent condition because whenever I finish up with, I play on the Brother Rice lacrosse team. We always finish practice around 6:30, and I'll see these guys running and running and running. I mean, that's all I do for the most part, conditioning, and you can see it's really paid off. They haven't had a single substitution yet tonight.
Got to be in shape, especially when you're down subs like the Crusaders are, and doesn't look like they're too tired right now. Just keep pushing forward. About 9 minutes left to go in this first half. Hopefully the Crusaders can put some points on the board heading into halftime. Get the confidence up. As it looks like it'll be I believe that is a line out in rugby, as it'll be a throw. As Matt Whalen will throw the ball in, and hopefully the Crusaders get it back. As that's Liam McNulty with the ball right now. He's continuing to fight forward. Crusaders lose the ball temporarily, get it back. That's McDonough with the ball right now, breaking tackles, continuing to build momentum.
Hands it off to Kirklis, who is able to get the ball over to Timmy Rita.
As Matt Whalen gets the ball, he gets tackled about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, and talking with Timmy Rita earlier this week, he said that the Crusader rugby team, they're in excellent shape and condition. They just got to work on the fundamentals a little bit more, like the throwing and catching part of the ball game.
And as you play more, that'll come towards them. As the ball goes out of bounds.
Onto the fourth lane of the Crusader track.
It looks like it'll be a scrum here at about the 5 or 6 yard line. A little bit of friendly banter in the stands between the St. Rita and Brother Rice parents.
Yeah, a couple of St. John Fisher parents. The alumnus of Marty and Matt Olson as well.
Yeah, Emmett McDonough and Liam McNulty.
Yeah.
Both St. John Fisher alums. And Finn Fitzpatrick. St. Rita the ball gets blocked.
Crusaders have a chance here. They've got to pick it up and run with it. High arching kick there for the Crusaders.
It's As the Crusaders get the ball back, Matt Whalen fighting down about the 15-yard line. Going being brought down.
Paxton Nicholson. McDonough's got it. Nicholson hit it right at the line of scrimmage.
Gives it back to Whalen. Whalen tackled down at about the 23-yard line. Looks like Crusaders just keeping the ball as Garcia brings it down to the 22-yard line. Across the center, Cercio's got some space. Looks like one man to beat. And brought down about the 7-yard line.
Cercio, if any Crusader were to get a try tonight, I'd put my money on him. Cercio leads the Crusader team in tries this year. as D. Tate comes towards the sideline.
Ball goes out of bounds there at about the 45-yard line. Approaching 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Crusaders hopefully can get a try here. They got close there, but got to about the 5-yard line.
Some motioning for the Mustangs. Throw up top.
Frustration on the St. Rita sidelines. There was some miscommunication there on that set piece.
Yep, we only have 4.5 minutes left in this half.
As it'll be a scrum at about the 35-yard line. As the Crusaders come away with the ball, and Matt Whalen breaking a couple tackles.
Ball's on the earth.
Whalen lost the ball, and now it'll be St. Rita possession.
Both teams yelling at one another. Mustangs. Got it. Get it backwards. Going forwards now. A little bit of room to run. Nice Crusader tackle there. As you can see, Matt Whalen kind of limping a little bit there. That'd be something you want to keep an eye on.
That'd be a big loss for the Crusaders. He's one of their best. He's a tough guy though.
Yeah,
I think he'll bounce
definitely one of the most
back.
talented guys on this team.
Looks like another stoppage here. Looks like it'll be another scrum here. About 3 minutes left to go in this first half.
And the scrum. Both teams pushing. Mano y mano. Team on team.
Looks like some problems in that scrum, and ref says we'll redo it.
Second time's the charm, I guess. You can hear Coach Sullivan yelling "Steed," as in deeper, get space.
Good ball movement here for the Crusaders. Looks like getting some open space.
Gavin Hart's a stiff arm, makes a juke. He's got room to run. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be waiting for an official ruling. Matt Olson thinks it's St. Rita ball. We'll see. As you can see, the refs asking St. Rita whether they knocked the ball out.
Yeah.
That's one. We got to get New York on this one. Next time we do a game, fellas, we need to get New York. We got to get some instant replay.
Looks like it'll be a line out here. Yeah, can't trust either team in this situation.
As Matt Whalen is on the bench, and we have a sub coming in for the Crusaders, number 26.
That'd be a bit. Hopefully, Whalen can rebound. Looks like to be his knee. As the Mustangs come away with the ball. Mustangs got some space. Looks like
And
this will be another.
He's going to go all the way for yet another try. Puts that ball down. And the Mustangs are going to celebrate as they now lead this one 22-0.
That's a shame for the Crusaders. Just it's never good to give up points right before halftime, and especially when they've been fighting hard. To now be down 20 at halftime, they definitely got some work to do in the second half.
Yes. Tough first half for the Crusaders, as looks like that will almost bring us to half.
Looks like this will be a kick here for the St. Rita Mustangs. Will be a penalty kick, and it's no good. So the score remains the same, 22-0 Mustangs. And that'll bring us to halftime, looks like.
We'll get to halftime. Folks, we'll be back.
So I definitely feel like I'm well prepared. I've gotten tons of help from teachers after school. During my junior year, I had a pre-calc honors class that I really struggled with. And so I literally lived in my math teacher's classroom. I mean, every single day, 2-3 hours, I would be in there just learning, getting help because I struggled with it in grammar school. So the academics definitely is a standout here for me.
We are a college prep school. We concentrate on the STEMs. The boys have a wonderful engineering program. They have strong teachers. They feel we're preparing confidence. We have alumni, they come back and tell us we were ready, we were prepped for college. So that instills a lot of confidence in us, and it tells us that we are doing something right.
I believe it prepares you better because you're individualized. Like if your grade starts slipping or you stop turning in work, your teachers will pull you after class and talk to you, or your counselor will pull you and talk to you and be like, do you need to change something, or do you need to just talk about something and get something off your mind so you can be better prepared.
Teaching boys is a little bit different. We have to have more patience. We have to expect the impulsiveness, and we have to guide them more gently in that way. So that's one of the things that we do, is because unique to, if we were to teach co-ed, we could do that very well, but because we teach boys, we understand boys and we understand the way the boys think.
It's the family feeling. You don't have to come to school scared. You don't have to come to school nervous or anxious. You can really just be yourself here.
You know, there's several advantages to teaching in an all-boys school. We can teach directly to boys, and they learn differently than girls do. And I've taught in co-ed schools, and kids learn differently. But in boys' schools, they learn by doing and getting hands-on. But also the spirit in the halls of the brotherhood and the guys who just will jab each other, and they'll be involved and they'll be able to talk to each other. You can't find that in a co-ed school.
The advantage to attending an all-boys school is that you're more comfortable. I know I went to a co-ed grade school, and there's just that sense of, oh, I have to make sure, double check what I'm doing, and sometimes you might not be able to be yourself. When you come here, you realize that there is no, wall, there's no barrier that's, trying to keep you from being who you are. You can come here, you can, be who you want to be, and you learn to relax and become comfortable when you're around, your other fellow students and, your brothers.
It means something different for everyone. It kind of just means being the best you can be, because everyone can be exceptional in different ways, but just being exceptional is kind of being the best you can, living up to your full potential.
We expect the best from our young men. I often tell my students, we're not raising boys here. We're developing men. So I expect the best from each and every one of my students here.
Brother Rice absolutely offers something for every student. The the classes that we offer, the wide variety of electives. There's a huge variety of sports, obviously, and there's a huge variety of clubs, after-school clubs and activities. Not to mention a really diverse student body as well, both racially, ethnically, even socioeconomically. So there really is something for every student here at Brother Rice.
I'd say come check it out. See for yourself. You can witness the brotherhood that these boys share with each other. You can sense the atmosphere. You can see the culture when you walk down the hallway. These guys do want to be here. They may not always know it, but they do enjoy learning. And I think we make it about as easy as we can for them with the atmosphere, with the offerings that we have here at Brother Rice.
There is a valid distinction between the high school and Brother Rice, even though the separate threads are closely interwoven. The high school is 99th and Pulaski, the facilities, the people. Brother Rice's mood, emotion, and personality, a brotherhood. One is physical and the other spiritual. One tangible, the other intangible. The high school is respected, but Brother Rice is loved. For anyone without that love, it does not exist. The high school is the South Side, but Brother Rice is universal. There are many high schools, but there is only one Brother Rice. Those words have echoed across the generations of alumni who have come to understand exactly what it means to be a Crusader. It's no wonder the brotherhood lasts a lifetime. It's no mystery at all that so many share a common love for this place. Brother Rice is the first taste of freedom. Brother Rice is finding opportunity, growth, knowledge, adventure, and faith. Brother Rice is volunteering to serve the community or to serve your country. Brother Rice is on the East Coast and West Coast and everywhere in between, in lofty corporate boardrooms, in small family businesses, and as first responders across the nation. Brother Rice is acting manfully in Christ Jesus and pursuing excellence in all endeavors. Brother Rice is discovering who you are and who you are going to be. Brother Rice is all of us working together to make something better, something stronger, something that lasts for generation after generation. Although your 4 years may pass quickly, no one ever graduates from Brother Rice. The brotherhood is forever. One school, one family, one brotherhood. We are BR.
Here at BRTV, we love the weekend because we get to get in here, get some extra work.
We're back here for the second half as Nolan Leonard enjoys a piece of Baracco's pizza.
Just give me about 5 seconds, guys. Great line there from Marty. We're both enjoying our pizza. It's just that Marty's like Joey Chestnut, you know? Just like professional eater out here.
That's quite a line there, Nolan. Well, as the Crusaders get ready to start the second half here, hoping to get back into this one as the Mustangs kick it off to them.
Yeah, a little bit of a knuckleball kick there. Gavin Hart picks it up and looks like he might give it right back.
Looks like it'll be a scrum here between the Crusaders and Mustangs.
Got a couple of photographers out here as well to capture this excellent Crusader rugby game taking on the Mustangs. bit of a sneak handoff there for St. Rita.
And looks like it'll be a try there for the Mustangs. They'll make it 27-0.
As the guy just did a belly flop on St. Rita. We're not in the Crusader aquatic area, so that's not necessary.
A little bit of showmanship there for the Mustangs. This will be a penalty shot for the Mustangs. Try and put more points on the board. And the kick is up, and it is good. Which will make it, I believe,
That's right. Technical difficulties with the scoreboard right now.
I believe 25-0 for the Mustangs.
As you can hear the fans saying, start the clock.
There's some technical difficulties here with the Crusader scoreboard. We're working to fix it.
And the ref is keeping track of time on his watch.
As the clock has gone out here. And we'll be...
Gavin Hart's still going to kick it away.
Fumbled there by the Mustangs, and then they fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, Hart's actually obtained a black eye in the last game.
Mustangs continue to work with the ball. Mustangs had a big week with the newly appointed Pope Leo XIV, as was a member of St. Rita for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great great time to be a Chicagoan right now with this new Pope being elected. And it's great news. The first ever American Pope comes out of our great city of Chicago, as the Pope, born in South Holland, Illinois, originally. Attended the seminary here as well in the Chicagoland area. And taught over at Mendel, Bishop Mendel, which is now closed today. Fun fact.
Also taught at Providence and St. Rita for a number of years before going to Peru and working there.
As the Archbishop.
Just really makes you really proud to be from the south side of Chicago when you have people like him making big strides, not just for Chicago, but for the whole country. And looks like the Mustangs continue to keep the ball. As looks like there's an injury here for the Mustangs. There's a Mustang down on the field right now. Hopefully he's okay.
As it looks like his mom might be making her way down. I mean, you never want to see an injury like this on the field.
Hopefully he's okay, able to run off. Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, I remember I did that kindergarten soccer over at St. Germain way back when, good 8 or 9 years ago. Strong kick over by one of the Germain guys. Knocked the wind right out of my stomach. I was down for the count for a few moments. I thought I was dead. What? Came back to life, and
it's never a
what
good
do you know?
Never a good experience getting the wind knocked out of you.
Kindergarten soccer were my best athletic seasons of all time. And our scoreboard is back up and running. Got a little bit of a scrum going now. Timmy Reedy starts the ball, bops it on someone's head, and puts it back on the ground. Ball gets out. Hearts can't quite grab it cleanly, slowing down the momentum. And McDonough looks like they're going to have to get the ball back over to the Mustangs. McDonough looking for an official to give the ball to, and instead we'll just drop it off to a St. Rita guy.
Looks like it'll be another scrum here.
Mustangs moving the men over to the right side of the field. And Timmy Reedy's got the ball, hands it back over to the St. Rita Mustangs, who will have possession heading to yet another scrum. Ball starts on top. And the ref's going to have to break this up. Make sure everyone's in official legal position.
As we'll redo the scrum. As the Crusaders come away with the ball there.
Reedy's got it. Throws over the Hearts. Struggles with it. A little hot potato action going. Crusaders pull it out. Cercio plunges forward for about 3 or 4 yards. Tate backs up to about midfield.
As McDonough gets the ball, gets for a few more yards.
McDonough leading the charge little by little.
There's McNulty with the ball.
McNulty, little jab step. Jabs right, goes left. Back over to Paxton Nicholson. Reedy's got it now, next to the official. Ball's really moving right now. How about that, Mart?
Yeah, Crusaders have some liveliness coming out of the halftime. As the ball goes out of bounds there.
Yeah, even if the Crusaders aren't able to quite come back and win this one, it'd be great just to step in the right direction if they could get a couple tries here and get a little bit of momentum going as they head into the postseason.
Not a good sign here for the Crusaders as Matt Whalen is now out of uniform. Looks like he'll be done for the day. That'll be a tough loss for the Crusaders there to lose him for the rest of the season. Hopefully he can bounce back.
But also on another note, they don't have any subs right now, so if another guy goes down, they quite literally might have to put Mr. Donahue into the ball game.
As that line out there is, there's a loose ball on the ground as the Mustangs are able to come away with it, but there'll be a stoppage.
A little bit of a pause now.
As there's be another scrum here. And another stoppage here. It'll be another scrum here for between the Crusaders and the Mustangs. Been a lot of scrums here in the second half, that's for sure.
Yep. This one we're kind of going around in circle, musical chair like.
Weren't able to get the ball for a while. Eventually St. Rita comes away with it.
Little missed tackle in the open field by Kirklis.
Good
Leads
tackle,
to a 12-yard gain.
Good tackle, but there by Tate, and he gets the ball back. But that.
Offsides on Tate.
As Kelleher.
Oh, the Mustangs moving again. Number 1, Mark Kelleher leading the action. And it looked like they were doing CPR on him there for a second. Physical sport, Marty. I don't think I could last more than 5-10 minutes out there. I mean,
Yeah, it's football without pads. That cannot be good for your knees or anything.
it's caveman-like sport.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were playing this in the days of Jesus Christ.
I don't know if it's that old, but definitely an older sport, as looks like Mustangs continue to move the ball. As there's another good tackle there from the Crusaders.
As a host of Crusaders bring down the Mustangs on that one.
As Mustangs continue to move the ball, looks like there's an injured Mustang on the field. Play is continuing though. Hopefully he's okay. Play is continuing. As there will be an injury. There will be a stoppage of play here. Looks like it'd be a pretty serious injury. Hopefully the Mustang is okay, as our wonderful trainer Hugo goes out there to tend to him.
Yeah, we hope he's okay. I mean, that looked like a bad injury.
Yeah, the two teams are taking a knee right now in respect.
Hugo's had a busy night tonight between this injury as well as the Matt Whalen injury as well.
Hugo does a great job. Hopefully he can tend to this Mustang and see what's wrong with him.
See that the guy's back up and walking.
It looks like he's gonna stay in the game.
I mean, that's a heck of a tough kid right there.
This is a grueling sport, ladies and gentlemen, and showing the kind of people that it takes to play this sport. It takes a lot of toughness.
It takes a warrior to play this sport.
Good job by our trainer there, Hugo. Tending to him, patching him up.
As Mustangs had the ball. Good movement. Broken tackle there.
As the same Mustang is once again down on the and play is same Mustang is down, but play is the Mustangs are continuing to move the ball. Good tackle there by look to be Spencer Cercio, who's been all over the field today. As play is stopped, it was a little bit too close to the injured Mustang there. As hopefully he can recover as he's down again. This doesn't look good, ladies and gentlemen. We'll step aside.
As amazingly he's
looks like his day is done. He's trying to tough it out, but you know, you go down twice for the same injury.
It's gonna be tough to get back out there.
It's gotta be smart, you know. Gotta be safe. Never want to see people get seriously hurt.
Nope.
It'll be another scrum here, as the Mustangs will toss it into the pile. As the Crusaders come away with the ball.
Kirkless brought down by the Mustangs.
As Rita collects the ball from the pile. Oh, as the Mustangs come away with the ball again. And the Crusaders didn't realize it. They're being outflanked right now. As brought down by Spencer Cercio, though. As Amadeus Garcia is able to bring down the Mustang right there at about the 14-yard line. And the Mustangs continue to move the ball. It's about that's about the 4-yard line. Continuing to move the ball, and that looks to be a try for the Mustangs. That'll make it 34-0.
A little bit of a similar touchdown dance for the Mustangs. They're celebrating this one. Make it 34-0 St. Rita.
About 20 minutes left in play here. And looks like they're setting up a corner shot for the Crusaders. Or for the Mustangs, excuse me. This will be worth 2 points if converted.
Mustangs, 2 out of 5 so far tonight on these. Check that 2 out of 6 so far.
And the kick is up, and it is no good. So the score will remain 34-0 Mustangs. Crusaders is going to kick it off to the Mustangs once again, and hopefully Crusaders can get something going. Just even if this game may possibly be out of reach, you want to build some momentum as we head into the postseason, get some confidence going late in this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I can do right here. Just keep playing your hardest and see what happens.
As the sun sets on 99th Pulaski, it's getting a little chilly here.
Very cold, Marty. I don't think I should have worn shorts tonight.
Yeah, pants might have been the better option. As another breakaway for the Mustangs, and the ball comes out.
Ball's out.
Great tackle there by Gavin Hartz. Great. As the Mustangs retain possession.
As you can see Coach Soley hyping the guys up. Congrats on them for a job well done there.
Great tackle there by Hartz. There was nobody behind him. That would have been a try had he not come away with that tackle, and not just the tackle, but forcing the ball out and forcing this scrum where the Crusaders will control the ball. Great play there by Hartz. And looks like the Crusaders are going to come away with the ball here. Passing it to Hartz to McDonough. McDonough loses the ball.
But kind of redeems himself there by making the tackle.
And it'll be back to Mustang possession. Who they bobble the ball a little bit, but as Mustangs dragging multiple defenders down there inside the 20-yard line. A good tackle there by Danny Tate. That'll be a stoppage here.
As it'll be Crusader ball.
And it looks to be a kickoff there, and Hartz boots it out of play.
Looks like it might be. Oh. Padron picks up, gives it to a good buddy of his, Spencer Cercio, and the Crusaders will have the ball.
About 15 minutes left to go in this one. As looks like it'll be a line play here for the Crusaders. I believe so. A little bit of miscommunication right now, but they get it sorted out. The Crusaders managed to get it sorted out. As McNulty up in the air and comes away with the ball. Ooh.
Perfectly timed tackle there from the Mustangs.
And the ball's on the ground right now, and Mustangs pick it up. And continuing down inside the 10-yard line. Mustangs continuing to press forward, and some physical play there down by the 10-yard line as Kelleher once again gets the ball, and Crusaders able to drive him back though. And
rumbling, fumbling, stumbling down about the 12.
And Mustangs once again with the ball. Crusaders gang tackling there.
As you can hear, both fan sections getting pumped up in this one.
And not exactly sure what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. But ball gets sent back to about the midfield.
As a sub will come out on the field for the Mustangs.
As looks to be a scrum here for between the Mustangs, with the Mustangs controlling the ball.
As Hugo has another guy come over to his cart, giving him some ice. Looks like
these guys are certainly battling out here.
both teams laying it all on the line. Regular season finale as the Mustangs
have another try.
Yet another try. Make it 39-0 Mustangs.
That looks to be a brief stoppage here. This will be a corner kick for the Mustangs as both teams get some water, rehydration.
Mustangs, just 2 out of 7 on the corner kicks, worth 2 points so far this evening.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
Good.
That'll make it 41-0 Mustangs.
So a little bit of 10 minutes and change remaining in this contest.
It looks to be another kickoff here for the Crusaders. Giving it back to the Mustangs. Hopefully they can get some points before this one's all said and done.
Yeah, just like we said all night, just get a little bit of momentum heading into this playoffs. Hearts with the Doug Flutie drop kick.
There's physical running here by the Mustangs. Brought down all the way to the 30.
Ball's out. Coach Sullivan had his hands up in the air looking like touchdown.
No, and looks at... Oh, and there's another...
He's got room to run all the way inside the red zone, down to about the 6-yard line.
And ball will go out of bounds there from that kick from the Crusaders.
As you can see, good point for the Mustangs tonight as they're getting some guys that they usually wouldn't get much of a chance to play. A little bit of PT so they can get them ready for the postseason, for the stretch run.
Not the case for the Crusaders, but as they really don't have any subs, so everyone on the team usually gets playing time.
Sergio to throw this one in.
As
Up top to McNulty. Reedy's throw offline.
As Crusaders get the ball back, Amadeus Garcia brings the ball to about the 27-yard line. Crusaders get the ball back. Reedy looking for options.
Crusaders have the ball.
The ball on the ground but the ref will blow it dead. That looks to be another injury on the field. I believe that's an injured Crusader.
I think that might be Paxton Nicholson down.
Just got tackled on that play. Hope he's all right. Don't want to see the guys get hurt, especially this late in the year. As there'll be a stoppage as Coach Sully goes out to check on his player.
And for the first time all day, clock will stop.
Looks like Paxton's okay, though. He's a tough kid. He'll stay in the game.
Gets a round of applause from both sides. Always good to see that even though we're rivals on the field, we're friends off it. Mustangs backing away a little bit, giving the Crusaders a little bit of room to run. Can't quite get there.
Mustangs can't quite get there. The ball goes out of bounds. As Cercio will throw the ball in to the Crusaders. As McDonough talking to Rita, showing some leadership out there.
Crusaders in position, Mustangs in position, and we're ready to go for this scrum. McNulty up top. Rita over to Hartz, over to McDonough. Pitch back to Hartz.
Loses the ball, but picked up by a Crusader. But he's going to be driven back to about the 20-yard line. As Cercio gets the ball, brought down about 27. There'll be a stoppage here.
Yeah, Marty, one key theme we've seen all night is not only are the Mustangs controlling possession, I don't even know the last time the Crusaders got the ball on the other side of the field.
Yeah, it's just been controlling where you're at on the field and who has the ball. Those are definitely two keys to success. If you have the ball, it's impossible. If you don't have the ball, you can't score. So it's been a good job by the Mustangs of controlling time of possession and controlling the field position as well. As this one winds down, about approaching 5 minutes left. There'll be another throw in for the Crusaders. As McNulty's up.
Rita. Bad toss from Hartz. McDonough has trouble with that one. As just a little over 5 minutes remaining in this contest.
As it looks like it'll be a scrum here between the Crusaders and the Mustangs.
Got the scrum going now. A little bit of goofing and gaffing going on in the booth.
Yeah, producer Jay Gillick not exactly tuned into the game right now.
Crusaders, ball's out. Mustangs think they've got it.
And the Mustangs come away with it.
Going with a little bit of a hurry-up offensive style now. They're moving that ball quick. Whistle down. Here in these last few moments of this CCL rivalry game.
And this one winds down. It's been a great performance by the Mustangs. Crusaders show some fight as both these teams get ready for the playoffs.
And while we're still on the air, I want to give a quick shout out to a couple other BR sports teams that are doing a great job, especially the baseball team, #1 in the state, as well as the Crusader water polo team, which is also ranked top 10 in the state as well.
Yeah, our producer Jay Gillick, member of that team.
You gotta love the fight in these Crusaders and their fans tonight. Scores 41-0 Mustangs. 2.5 minutes to play.
There'll be another scrum here between the Crusaders and Mustangs. Deep in the Crusader territory.
One last scrum here.
Yeah, as the game winds down, it's important that you stay focused and keep your attention up. Don't want any errors to.
You just gotta stay dialed in no matter how much time's left in the game.
Don't let any distractions get in the way.
So, Marty, how was your last day of school?
It was a weird feeling walking into the building, not knowing that this would be the last time I'd have class there. As our producer Jay and cameraman Matt also had their last day today. It was a great 4 years, and looking forward to prom and graduation.
Yeah, I went to go to the lunch table today looking for you guys. Then I remembered, senior's last day. I have to go find a new lunch table, which I did for these last couple of weeks of the school year. Just want to say thank you to all of our BR seniors and all the seniors throughout the United States of America. The class of 2025. Isn't it amazing? Time flies.
Yeah, it feels like it's cliche. It feels like just yesterday I was walking in for the first time as a nervous freshman, and here I am. Just finished up my last day. I'm sure you feel the same way, Nolan.
I'm not quite at that point yet, Mark.
Yeah.
Next year, I'm sure I'll be feeling that way. As the Crusaders getting a little feisty.
Under a minute left.
Getting a little physical, a little extracurricular activity going on down there. Padron's still working hard, walking the sidelines with an official for tonight's contest. As we have about 10 seconds remaining, should be the last play of the contest right here. Coach Sully having the Crusaders back
and
away. Rita picks it up, throws it back to Hartz. Last stand for the Crusaders here. Ball comes out. Ball comes out again. Picked up by...
And
that
looks like... And it'll be another scrum here between the Crusaders and Mustangs as we just passed the 70th minute.
Okay, maybe this will be the last scrum of tonight's game.
Yep.
Oh, Marty, it's probably the extra time for the injury timeouts.
Yeah, that looks to be the case here. Good call, Nolan.
High arching kick might be a souvenir for a fan.
And that looks like it's going to do it here.
What a way to end it.
The Mustangs come away with the win. And final score, 41 Mustangs. Crusaders 0. Big shout out to our producer Jay Gillick for his diligentness all night. And our cameraman Matt Olson. And Nolan was great. Nolan was great being here.
Pleasure, Mart. Last time we'll do it.
As both teams